Gotta
All
post
right.
link. Be like, we live. Okay, Ryan.
All right, buddy.
So we're back for game number 9 of 10 of the regular season. So there's only 2 games left. Things are heating the fuck up, man. Let's consider this.
That's right.
So
You laid out a list of where the standings will be regarding the postseason after tonight.
I sure did, and I think a lot of stuff can get crazy tonight. Especially even starting with our first game. You know, you need this win to not be eliminated.
Yes, that's right.
And even if you win, you can still be eliminated later if Cam wins, is the craziest part. So you need a lot to go right, but you're still hanging on. Val's still hanging on. You two are both 2-6, the lowest 2 records in the league. However, in week 9, you still got a shot. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like how the MLB really works, too.
Yeah, I mean, however long the shot is, I mean, they always say in the MLB, all you got to do is make it to the dance, right? So
That's true.
we'll see what ends up happening. I think it's going to be pretty crazy tonight. So tonight we have me versus you. That's the first game.
Yes.
I can
that's the first one. All right.
Yeah, we're the first one.
Oh, I see the order up there. Yeah.
Yeah. I can clinch with a win and Brian losing to Cam. Brian can clinch. Brian is eliminated if he loses later and I win. So that's pretty big. Every game except for Green Shells versus the Fan Club has some kind of stakes tonight. Green Shells versus the Fan Club is just the 2 number 1 seeds playing. Should be a pretty good show. Hopefully. Maybe the Bowser team will just do Bowser team things. But the remaining games, Boise and the L's both need the win to even stay alive, really. If Boise loses that game, they're going to need a lot of help. Val already needs a lot of help, but we'll see what happens. Did get a pretty big win last week against Brian. That was a pretty big win against the Sims.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. Yeah.
It was a you know, honestly, it's one of those where the second Val stopped giving a shit about their team. It came back and it was they came back and started playing well. It was insane.
In my opinion, too, it's sort of funny how much of a slow burn that game was, too.
Yeah, that's the other thing, right?
It wasn't super. It was solid baseball, but it wasn't. Yeah.
So let's quick little thing. So you know, we play first game of the night. It's you and me, right? So do you have any shit to talk? You got anything to say? Because no matter what you say, I have to let you know you have H on your roster.
H is on my roster. That's true.
Which is that's not good.
Yeah, I mean, going into this game, I tried game theory it out and see if I could switch up my my defense at all with some of the players that I had neglected to use for a while. But in the end, I think I've probably settled on the best lineup, best arrangement that I have.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame that there was so much shuffling happening. Cause it took you quite a while to get here. You have to think that maybe you pick up another couple wins if this arrangement of your team is something that's there from week 1. You know what I mean? Like if you had DK from week 1,
that's quite possible.
And if you had DK from week 1 and you had the better like this understanding of your team from week 1, you have to. But you know, there's also the very common theme of H selling every single game this season. So
this is also true.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird. I think your team is actually pretty good when H doesn't decide to be a salesman. Legitimately. You are the masters of the weird stats though on your team. Wiggler is the only player in the league not the only player in the league anymore with either a stolen base or inside the park home run, but was the first player to get either of them.
Yes, that's right.
So, yeah. Should I throw a dink at him like David Tepper? Yes. Please do.
Oh, important to note that Ant sent me Wiggle on them today with that gif of Wiggler
with the
like
GIF?
shaking the screen, walking forward.
Oh, with him coming out of the bush.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've decided that if I win this game tonight, I'm gonna ride off on my trusty steed.
So you have a Wiggler.
Yes.
Nice. That's huge. If I get wiggled on tonight, shit, man.
I think Ant needs to come over.
If Ant comes over, I lose. Think about it. If Ant comes over, I lose,
true.
because that means the Wiggler power-up will be in full effect.
It will.
If he goes to Winona, maybe I have a shot. If he doesn't do anything, if he's with Justin, maybe I have a shot.
All right, so if he turns left, on Cahill, then
it just keeps going down. Yeah. All right, Ryan. What do you think? You ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started.
All right, let's get into this game, folks. Game number 1 of week number 9. The winners versus baseballs piercing. Let's get it going. You got my stream, right?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, looks like the winners will be in the field to begin. We're gonna have baseballs piercing up first. That does mean Pablo into King Boo, of course.
Dude, he is crowding the plate.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Now, Pablo hasn't been a fantastic hitter since the trade. Did have an RBI last week. But Green Maj, despite being the worst Maj, has started to shape it up a little bit recently. We've seen, I would say, the Green Maj trade was a pretty nice improvement for your pitching core. And the DK trade, too, of course. You traded for the best pitcher in the league, basically, by ERA.
Yeah, it was surprising to me how good of a relief pitcher he's been this season.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's so sad. DK's been actually pretty good at shortstop for you, but a bobble there is unfortunate. The thing that's nice about DK is he has a kind of a similar dive range to the Piantas, from what I can tell.
Yeah, I've gathered that too. And also, you've got you've got K-Roll not batting cleanup. Interesting.
Yeah, it works. It works more nicely with my chemistry to have Red Critter back. Okay, well, goodbye. All right.
Neither of them are gonna get there in time.
I don't even think you could have gotten there. That was so fast.
Maybe not.
It was so fast and so high. Green Maj tired. Oh, no.
No, don't switch him out already.
No. For Luigi, if going to DK there, to stem the bleeding, I could understand, but Luigi? Uh-oh. Okay, that's going to stay.
That's a fly.
It's going to be pretty shallow. 2 outs now, but S. Fancyson now up. S. Fancyson.
Oh, that was the first out.
Oh, that was only the first out. You're right. Oh, God. Oh, H with a diving play and is going to convert it as Luigi gets over.
Nice. Luigi definitely did not step on the bag, but I'll take it.
No, oh, definitely not. Oh, definitely not. Baby Mario now up. Baby Mario's actually been a solid acquisition for me. I did not expect him to be as good as he has been offensively, which is more than a 0. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I expected him to be kind of a 0, but, you know, he has a couple RBI. He's had some slap singles, and so it's kind of working. And here come the winners. Now, the winners have really found their offensive touch in the second half of the season.
It's been an uphill battle.
Yes. For the first half of the season, they kind of struggled to get anything going with the bats. But ever since, really, the DK trade, it's been like the offense has been unlocked. They put up 19 a couple weeks ago. They stormed back to put up 8 last week after going down big early, which a lot of people were expecting that game to be. A lot of people thought that game was over in like the second inning, pretty much.
Yeah.
But they do have one of the best hitters by average in the league in Green Toad.
Speaking of who?
He's up right now. And they do have DK, who's been a very solid power bat the whole season. So Green Toad.
And that's Green Toad's signature right there.
Yep, that's that little slap. It's the Toad slap and it's the bone slap.
Yep.
Now DK charging here is scary. The ball can get out of Mario Stadium in a hurry, as we saw with K-Roll. And it looks like it will here. However, Baby Mario's gonna hustle. Looks like they'll get there. S. Fancy Yeah. It's tricky because we know DK is capable of the same kind of power that K-Roll showed in the first inning. He just didn't quite get all of that, it looked like.
No, not quite.
Yeah, if DK fully barrels that up, I think that takes a similar kind of trajectory to K-Roll's, and it's 3-3. But
yep. Okay, yeah, that was not over his head. He was able to reach up and grab that one.
Oh, it's tough to not convert off 2 runners on, but I fear you'll have plenty of chances this game, so it should be okay. Hopefully it'll be okay.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah. Yoshi continues.
Yep, that's a slap. That's a. Yep.
Yoshi continues his very solid offensive season with another slap hit. And now that he's been moved further down in the order, he's finally starting to get RBIs too.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
He batted leadoff for so long that he just didn't have anybody on base.
All right, I would like to point this out. Yoshi is one of the few characters in this game that you can actually successfully pick off.
Yeah. So it's a good play when Yoshi's on. Oh, that's gonna be 2.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought
Oh,
DK.
yeah.
I wasn't sure if DK would have the time after the dive.
I was wondering if he was gonna touch the bag with the dive. But
Yeah, I was too. I think if he touched it, I was expecting it to be a double play if he touched the bag, but nice play from DK at short. Tries to make up for the error in the first.
Yeah, he's made up for his error.
All right, Wario. What do you think of Wario as a person?
As a person?
Yeah.
It just makes me think of that SNL skit, and that's no good.
Oh, the Elon one? Oh, no. Yeah, I should trade him. You're right.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, I shouldn't have traded for Wario. Now I'm thinking about it too. Fucking hell. I will say I do really love when he's pitching. The like still frame, like low res Wario image of him on the mound is so funny to me.
No, it's funny. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Why is he stanced up like that?
Dude, right? Look what he's doing right now. Like,
Yeah.
what is this? It's gonna go foul.
All right, that's a foul line drive.
Thankfully,
there,
but we're already back to the scary top of the order in the second inning. But King
Yep.
Boo misses
However,
the barrel, and that's gonna be
yeah.
the threat eliminated. Here comes
All right,
Green
another
Madge.
another round of this. Yeah, same amount of runners left on.
Yep. Here comes Green Madge and the Wiggler and Mandy. Mandy has kind of quietly been
Oh, a bobble! A rare
wow.
bobble from Critter.
Yeah, Critter doesn't bobble those. That's crazy. Mandy has quietly been one of the better Miis in the league this season.
That's also true. Yeah.
Especially in the second half, the offense has picked up.
Yes.
Oh.
And yeah, Wiggler's barrel is so small that makes it hard for him to effectively get it out sometimes.
Sure does, but that one's gonna drop. Wiggler's gonna find a single. Who's in?
Me? I said I'm here to watch happen. You won.
You're here to watch Wiggler?
Yeah.
Wiggler's on first right now.
Yeah, see, the second I joined, you got on first. That's the Wiggler match.
Oh, okay.
Double play.
Oh, well, this is
one advances.
Well, the other team is cheating. I know that much.
The other team is my
Wiggler
team.
would never lose. Yeah, you're cheating. Wiggler would never lose.
It's kind of true.
Yeah.
Yoshi's gonna pick that up. Wow, Yoshi on Yoshi action there.
Yeah.
I thought Yoshi maybe had a chance to beat that out, but
I was thinking that too. I was thinking Yellow Yoshi might just be fast
the
enough.
Yoshis are fast enough to where that's a tough play to make with a special like catch there. It's a tough play to make from second.
Yeah.
Oh God. You gotta hurry, Mandy. Mandy, you gotta hurry. Doesn't even get there. Wow.
No.
This is a revenge game right now. Are we seeing this? This is a crazy revenge game. My fucking Ship of Theseus team.
It really is the ship of
Yeah, the ship of Ballseus.
Okay, they're gonna get to this one.
They are gonna get to this one.
Yeah.
Yep. And for the most part, ever since the outfield shakeup, I would say your outfield defense has been among the best in the league.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, it's between Mandy and Yoshi and Wiggler out there. You've had those are 3 solid defenders in the outfield.
Yeah, for the most part, they're pretty fast. With the exception of
Whoa, Fancyson.
Really?
They're gonna get there, but
yeah.
Wiggler buddy jumping looks so funny.
He's actually okay. Hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe he's like one of the best buddy jumpers in the league because of how tall he is.
That could be, yeah. I didn't skip that replay because I just wanted to watch it again.
You wanted to see Wiggler. It's okay.
Yeah, everyone does.
Of course.
Yeah, Cam and Chad agreeing that you probably have the best defensive outfield in the league, and I don't see any argument another way really. Who are the Winona winners?
Interesting. We ended up here.
That's Ryan. That's Ryan. Minty Guy 700.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Okay, good play. But now that I'm thinking about it, we've never tested my team on Wario City, so maybe there's
that's true. Should you go there next week?
You know, I kind of don't want to risk it, but
is there a bracket?
There's an interesting question there. Green 7
now up.
out.
H gonna
Oh,
ground
he's
out.
gonna ground right out to Yoshi again.
Okay, Baby
Yeah,
Daisy actually
quick
got
1,
to
2,
that.
3 inning.
Baby Daisy actually got to that. I'm a little surprised. The short, the being short in the outfield is a really big, it's really tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Baby Daisy has really not been good since I got her, but I need her for chemistry, so she's in my outfield.
Yep. Alright, that's 2 strikes down already.
Oh, Baby Daisy backwards K? No way.
Strikes out looking at all of them.
Yep, here comes Wario. Luigi's curve. Oh, H! H with a tough defensive
by
play.
H, yeah. Back to the top of the order here with Pablo. Yep, that is right into the gap in left or right field rather.
Yep, King Boo is gonna single.
And we are back in a situation where things get scary.
A familiar situation this game. K. Rool
Yeah.
with 2 runners on.
He's not leading off, man. You don't need to throw.
No, you don't. Okay, K. Rool takes ball 1. I admire Luigi pitching him outside all the time. Oh boy.
Yep. Okay, hold on. There's enough time to get to this
You can
one.
get to this one. You can get to
Yeah.
this one for sure. Oh, I thought that was too tall though
hey.
for just a second.
I thought that it was gone. Yeah.
Oh my god. K. Rool narrowly by just barely doesn't get a third big knock today. Already has 4 RBIs in this game of 4. Oh, DK trying to answer here. Can we get there? Baby Daisy hustling.
Okay, yep, looks like there's an answer.
Too tall? Oh. It's more of a risk with the babies because home runs can get over them easier. So I thought maybe that one. DK can definitely get it up there too. So economical with critter. Oh, Jesus. This is just not right. What's happening to you right now?
It's sad. All right, we'll see if.
Now Green Edge actually does have 2 home runs on the season as a Magic.
That's true.
Which is crazy. That's gonna get through the infield.
All right, that's gonna. Yep.
All right.
A rare one gets through the gap.
King Boo tired. Still hasn't given up a run though. So. Oh, Yoshi's gonna jump for it.
Yoshi's gonna jump
what
for
a
it.
Play. That is one thing. Is my infield defense is really strong. That's just.
That's okay. Something I was thinking going into this game was trying to emulate your corner or not corner players, but your second and short players.
Yeah.
But I didn't want for I would have had to play the Goombas, and I kind of didn't want their bats.
Yeah, that's fair. So notably, if I win this game, both you and Val are eliminated.
Oh, that's funny.
So that's pretty funny. I could eliminate 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes.
Oh, Baby Mario, that is going to be a double play, looks like. DK's made, after the error in the first inning, DK's made a couple fantastic plays in the hole.
That's true.
Yoshi looking to slap, and he won't get there. Wow, what a play by Madge.
Yep, I'll point this out again. There's a reason that our league is centered around this meta of having special catch players play second and short.
And I'll tell you, I like what you've done with your lineup too. It didn't slip past me that the reason why you have Luigi at second is because when he gets subbed into pitch, Madge will move to second base. I think that's very smart what you've done.
And actually,
and
better
DK at short too. I mean, it works, right?
Yes, yeah. It's better if DK subs in first, but regardless.
Yeah. Either way, Madge will be in a good position. And King Boo after 4 scoreless is going to sub out for Yoshi, who is a league leader in ERA. Who immediately forces a double play.
Yellow Yoshi yet to use his speed on the diamond this game.
Yep.
And another 1-2-3 inning.
And the nice thing about King Boo subbing to second, he's been surprisingly good defensively there. He's made a couple really nice, like last week against the Bowser team, against Boise the week before, he made a couple very nice defensive plays at second. Even though he's not known for his fielding, really.
No, he's not.
Oh, what a play from Green Toad.
All right.
Wow, look at the defense. Really, it's just been the home runs. The defense from both sides has been fantastic in this game. It is
That's
tough
true. Speaking
to get
of
one
home
out of
runs,
the infield,
looks
but
like
this is gettable. Super gettable.
Yeah.
Yep. Wario hit what looked like a long bomb, but not quite long enough. And here comes Pablo. I believe he has 2 knocks on the day. Let's see if he can add to it here. Luigi has actually come in after Madge went out and really settled in nicely. I think that's 4.
Yeah, he's just given up 1 so far.
He's actually pitched 5 innings by the numbers.
Madge
didn't record an out, did he?
No, I don't think so. All right, that one turns in quickly, and H.
Oh, H not gonna head for second though. Maybe a bit of a strange choice.
No communication between Green Toad firing the cannon and H on first.
And that's gonna be a little slap.
The Green Toad special advances both runners.
DK looking for maybe an equalizer. Oh boy, that's a big knock. Is this gettable?
We gotta use them.
Is this gettable? And it's not.
Whoa,
it's not.
It.
Just over S Fancyson. That's a 3-run shot from Donkey Kong.
I think they were actually misaligned for that one.
It looked like it. Yeah, it looked like the trajectory was a little wonky there.
So yeah, I don't think it went over. I think they just weren't in the right positioning.
Wow,
which
Yoshi does not
rare.
give up runs very often. Baby Mario not gonna get to that either. Now Economical on first. Oh man, the winners are threatening here. After that big knock by Donkey Kong, but Critter's gonna turn 2 here.
That's gonna get 2. However, there were no outs before that, which I mean, surprisingly, there were. Yeah.
Yeah, here comes Wiggly.
Stare at that one coming right down the middle.
Yep, Wiggly slaps just over King Boo's head. It's gonna be a single for Wiggler. Here comes Mandy. That's gonna be dove by. I could tell based on where that was going. You could tell, right? You could just see it was coming.
He waited so long too that I didn't.
That's
think.
True.
I thought the CPU might not choose to. Might not choose to
well,
use it.
look at the meat of my order coming up in top of 7.
I was just about to say that this is probably the worst 3 people on your team.
Yeah, that could be up. That could be up. King Boo, K. Rool, Red Critter. Those are my 3 best offensive players back to back to back.
These are 3 scary hitters to get past.
I think that's King Boo's 3rd hit of the day, by the way.
He's been having a good day.
It's weird because before this, he was kind of known as a home run machine. I believe he had 8 hits and 5 of them were home runs. Oh, what a play from Donkey Kong. Wow.
And that's his 3rd double play of this game.
Yeah, he's made quite a few good plays between the bag and his position there. Yeah. Red Critter lining up a knock that is going to lead to what looks to be a double. Yep, Mandy able to get to it, but not quite able to get the ball in time. Here comes S Fancyson. Potential to drive in an insurance run here. Looks like we may need it given the trajectory of this game.
Maybe. Let's find out.
Okay.
All right, that looks like they did not fire the power one time, so we're going into the bottom of the 7th.
All right, you got
1 separating these teams.
Yep, Yellow Yoshi, Luigi, and H duo.
Gotta be honest, not sure about my chances here.
Well, H is coming up. That's gonna be caught by S Fancyson. Yep. Any out on the way to H is a really bad sign.
No, it really is.
Critter! Wow, what a play! That's a big.
Okay, notably, my team has not used any star anything.
I am noticing this. Yeah, H doesn't look like he's ready to change. Here comes H with okay, 2 strikes to H. Can we see a backwards K? That would be the funniest.
Oh my god!
King Boo with the dive for the game. Wow. Ryan and Vel, you had great seasons. Well, did you? Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, I suppose there's a lot to evaluate, but the hunt for the number 1 pick is on, as K. Rule comes through with a big offensive game. 4 great seasons. Look what Val posted in Twitch chat.
Oh, I'm not in Twitch chat.
It's just great seasons with a bunch of quotation marks. It's very funny. All right.
Okay, TJ Henry Yoshi.
But with that win, both of the bottom feeders have been eliminated from the playoffs in one fell swoop. So that is tough. Ryan, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Not really, man. I wish my team like used their resources more, but
Your team was like just chronic sellers all season. It was really sad.
They really were. They really were. Like they had so many chances that a human player would have taken advantage of.
They sure did. I don't even know what else to say. It was literally like the H scenario.
I think, have you seen that image of Rocco Baldelli where it says "This will bother me forever"?
Yeah, I have. Oh man, wow.
That's how I feel about that.
And that's another close game for Baseball's Piercing now. They've won close a lot this season. Looking like the 2022 Vikings.
Well, and you were paired up with a team that lost close.
Yes.
Lost close a lot. So.
Well, winning close versus losing close, I think we know who's gonna win. So.
Yep, it was the winning close team versus the losing close team.
Yep.
And look what happened.
Yep. The winning team won close, and the losing team lost close. Cam just explained to Brian and Nasiah, the coach and the manager and head coach of the Sims, that they now need to win both remaining games, and they both said we're cooked. So
well, we'll have to find out.
We will have to find out. I believe our second game of the day. Oh no, it's Boise versus the L's. Ryan, do you have any commentary on Boise versus the L's? They're going to Wario City.
Very interesting. Well, we'll see how this worked. This actually worked out for the L's last game, so
it did. It worked out quite well. But the L's now freshly eliminated.
The L's are now eliminated, so
yeah.
Anything now is just decoration.
Yeah,
however,
Boise has some shit to fight for.
Yes.
They are. Boise is in a position where any loss is basically the nail in the coffin for them. It's not. They're not explicitly out with a loss, but it looks bad if they are. If they do lose.
Yeah.
So, but a matchup against the L's, who are a bottom 2 team record-wise in the league, should probably, it seems like kind of a godsend for them at this point. However, the L's did beat a team with a similar record to Boise last week, and really put their season on ice too, all things considered. So we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening, I guess. But the L's have been able to play spoiler quite a bit so far.
And I mean, yeah. I actually don't have anything else to add to that. I thought I did.
Okay. Do you have anything else, just like to say? Any facts about anything?
Take a look in VC text.
Let's look at VC text. Yep, that's Rocco Baldelli, folks.
That's Rocco Baldelli. This will bother me forever.
After everything I've done for this season, do you mean ruining our tank? That's fucking hilarious. Now, okay. Boise is a team, they've put up the numbers. Really, it's just they've been getting, there's been a lot of close games, or a lot of games that haven't quite gone their way. They had a game against the Bowser team that was very close, and I thought was maybe going to lead to a win, but they didn't quite end up being able to finish the job. They had the game against us, which was close the whole game, and then we pulled away late. There was the game against, they did win close against, what were their other losses? Let me look. So Boise, yep, they beat the winners close week 1. They lost. They got beat down by the Simps week 2. Beat the Ball Club close. Lost to Green Shells. Lost to Bowser. Beat Green Shells bad. Lost to me. It's weird because I can't really call any of their losses bad, but they're 3-5.
Yeah, no, I know how you
mean?
feel.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's strange. It's a really weird feeling.
I mean, yeah, it feels like they're always within. I mean, they're within spitting distance of anything.
Yeah, pretty consistently, right? I feel like most of their games have been close, or they've been blowouts in their favor. They haven't really been blown out. They kind of just keep. I don't want to say empty stats, but it's like their offense looks good. It looks better than it the record shows, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And I would argue that they've been a better team than their record shows. It's just been tough for them to find it's just been really tough for them to find the consistency in the clutch, I think, it has been the thing for them. But yeah, we'll see. About to get into game 2 here.
That's right.
Monty Troll notably is in play for this game.
That's classic.
I wish it wasn't. You ever think about how I started winning as soon as I got Monty off my team?
Yeah, you know, it's an interesting statistic.
All right, here we are, game number 2. Waluigi gonna lead things off, and it's gonna be a slap right to Petey. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I forgot to. Well, I'll tell you after the game.
Now the chat actually brings up a good point. Boise is 3-5 with a positive run differential. That should tell you a lot about how their season has been.
Oh, it does. It does.
Are you eating right now? What you eating? Let's hear it.
Oh,
what you munching on?
I've got some peanut butter filled pretzels.
Dude, that sounds so good right now. What brand did you get? Tell me.
Just got the generic Target brand.
Okay, sure. Dude, that sounds so fucking good right now, though. Holy shit.
They are very good. I am more than halfway done with it, and I got them over the weekend.
You know, I always used to fiend off, you know, the cracker sleeves that you can get for like under $1 at Quick Trip.
Oh, uh-huh.
So you know how my apartment in Eau Claire was like right above a Quick Trip? I used to fiend off those shits, dude. So I'm thinking about them peanut butter crackers now. I might have to go get some later. Shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you that I'll probably not get these as often because of just how effective they are.
Yeah, that makes sense. Critter and Petey should be best in field.
I'm getting through these too fast.
It should be, but it's just like I don't know. Petey is gonna win Gold Glove. Like that much is clear, right? But just out of the reach of Dog Smith. That the Critter is in such an awkward position with this team because of his bad chem with all the Kongs.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, just a number of instances where, well, I guess I don't think there's been any differences in any plays, but well, you know what? There probably have been a few.
Yeah, where Critter
just because of
Critter gets pulled off the bag like there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Petey! Wow, that's
Petey with a drive.
That's high and fast. They got to it though. I am legitimately impressed.
Bro tags up, and he will get there. All right, here's our least favorite hitter.
Yep, we don't like him, and he sells as usual. Okay, but Boise does tack on a run. Boise tacking on a run there is nice because the L's this season. I feel like they always fall behind early, and then they find a way to start coming back late, but it just hasn't quite been enough in a lot of their games, right?
Yeah.
It's been very rare that we've seen the L's take a lead. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I feel like their wins have been like death of a thousand cuts kind of deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Like their win against Cam, for example, was just basically defense and 3 solo shots, right?
Yeah.
Their win against let me look. Who was their other win? Oh yeah, their win against Brian last week was a lot of just like. Oh, that was a nice play from Petey. Wow.
Yeah, just got there in time. Beautiful.
I got asked where Slugma is. What should I do? Hold on. Hold on, I gotcha. That's gonna get to the wall. Bones continues his fantastic offensive season.
Little accidental buddy throw there.
Yeah.
That is not going to be a double play. And not even going to touch the arrow. Okay. Yeah, that mix-up gets Bones
Is
caught
this good? Do we like this?
Oh,
is
beautiful.
This good? Do we like this one?
Alright, Slugma. Okay, Slugma throws to Slugma. Alright, next up on the mound is Slugma.
Yep, Slugma's on the mound. We can't see who's pitching. I think that's
Alright,
really
Bobby just
beautiful.
hit Slugma,
Oh, that's
and
going to be a
Slugma
double.
just-
Wow, what a play from Critter.
Wow. What a play from Slugma. Yeah, Slugma just got hit and then caught the
Yep,
ball. And then threw it to
Slugma made a very
for-
nice play there.
Yeah.
He can hang out down there.
Yep, without any chemistry, that is just...
Yep, no chance there. Slugma baseballs!
Alright, Monty
Oh,
Troll.
Petey.
Hey,
Oh,
gets himself
Monty
a single.
actually gets a hit. What the hell? That's rare.
I think we might have to, like,
We got to drug test Monty this game,
yeah,
I
we
think.
got to drug test Monty. Oh, look at
Monty
that.
heads back for a second. Wow.
The arrow puts it directly into Bobby's glove.
Here comes Scodward. Oh, what a
That
play.
is
It's going to be
going
an...
to be-
Oh! Wallow beats it.
Interesting.
Wallow beat it back. Here comes Funky. Funky has been a very unlucky power hitter this season.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of buddy jumps. But he has been making great contact. What a play from Mr. Money to end the inning.
Shout out to Peter, keeping Funky off the... keeping Funky from getting a hit since...
That's your
for
coach.
5 weeks.
That's your coach, man.
That is.
Oh,
yeah.
Scodward with a nice way to track that down in left field.
That's a tough play.
He got a runaways for that. Boomer now gonna come up is going to hit it to the wall. It's gonna end up as a single.
Yeah, too slow to turn 2 off of that. So.
Yep. Bowser Jr. has been slapping quite a bit this season. Did have the one game with the 2 home runs on Daisy Cruiser, but it's been a lot of slap hits. Otherwise, Tiny with the bobble. And Junior's going to head for second, and Boomerang
And
Bro's going to head for
Bro's
home,
gonna go
folks. And you see, like, right there.
Yeah, that was still going to be safe regardless, but... Still, like, kind of not a good look.
Yeah, here comes Petey. Oh, Petey with another yam.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
There.
And the Geyser's just gonna make that unplayable. Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
That's kind of it. Yeah. Okay. Here comes Diddy Kong. To face Big Head. Diddy and Big Head in the same room is true.
Oh, this is awful news.
I think that's. Oh God. Throw Big Head out. No, you could have thrown Big Head out.
Throwing across the diamond instead of the nearest player to you.
Bones looking to bunt with Big Head on first. Bones wants to bunt Big Head.
Okay. Good job lowering the bat in time.
I thought that was a K.
This has been the worst play of all time.
Well, that's gonna be a double play. Oh, Big Head beat it out. Holy shit.
I would have laughed so hard if that was a double play.
Same. Mr. Money gonna hit the Diddy star pitch, but Critter's gonna get domed by a banana.
Wow, beautiful banana placement actually. That's really difficult to do, especially if you're a CPU aiming that.
Oh, Blue Critter with a big knock. Scodward, it's over the head of
He's not gonna
Scodward.
get there.
That's gonna be another run. Here comes Bobby. Two runners on for Bobby Hill. That's a slap. Critter is gonna get to it though. And you know what that means? Big Head scored.
Worst day of my life.
League's gonna fold, I think.
Alright, gonna watch those two.
Yep, Diddy Kong takes 1 and 1. Gonna swing at the third one. It is going to drop for a single into left field. It like just now processed that Tiny Kong's like ponytails are bananas.
I never noticed that, so thanks.
Yeah, now you got it. There you go.
Yeah. Chat, be sure to put a W in chat if you.
Oh,
why are we
more
bunting?
More bunting. Ah!
Chat, be sure to put a W in chat if you just learned that Tiny's braids are bananas.
Sean just posted the H-Box DQ emote. He liked that.
We're going to DQ.
Finally, man. I've been waiting for this. Oh, Dog Smith with a knock. That's gonna drive in 2 runs.
I failed to point out that.
The ball is just everywhere right now.
Okay, I failed to point out that that bunt actually was successful and actually did lead to these 2 runs here.
It actually did. That's true. And here, there goes Madge. In comes Bowser Jr. Pitching to Critter. Bowser Jr. has done a lot of work in relief this season for Boise.
Yep, here's a star pitch. Wish we could have had some of that.
Yeah,
here comes another one.
Boise's item coach does need a raise. I agree. Whoever's coaching their item play is huge. Oh wait, no, that was the L's. You're right, but the Boise's done a good job. Monty Troll. Now this is a classic Cell scenario. What are we gonna see here? Take strike 2.
He does have the
honestly best case scenario is a K here.
We might be getting that.
No.
Okay.
I thought Madge was gonna pull that in. I'll be honest.
That would have been funny.
A slap from Monty. Wow, there's a better case scenario than the best case scenario. Dog Smith's going to be held at third.
Yeah.
Walu with a chance to drive one in here, maybe.
He's going to start swing. Wait, they're both going to...
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Waluigi's going to drive in too. Critter's going to head home. Critter is not going to beat it out. Oh, never mind, just barely. Holy shit. Walu and Monty coming through for the L's. And here comes Scodward with a chance to drive in the troll from third.
And that will fly foul, but...
It will fly foul.
That's a taste of what he wanted to do there.
Yep. Oh, Critter with a big play. And that's going to save a potential tie there. Wow, what a play from Critter. Yeah, 5-4 from 5-0. Madge gonna slap over the head of Monty.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's why we don't like Monty.
However, Madge Koopa very slow, and
yes,
so
that's true. Boomerang Bro gonna follow that with actually gonna be a fly out to Tiny, but the fireball is going to allow Madge to get back to first.
And that
that's going to be a double play. Wow, what a play from Critter.
Wow.
Why does Walu walk like that?
Yeah, fantastic question. I think maybe he's kind of like a spider in that he doesn't have muscles, you know, and
okay.
He can only move by water pressure, or by not water pressure, what do you call it? But by like the fluid in his legs.
Yeah, I gotcha. That would be interesting. I wouldn't like that though.
Okay.
That'd be like scary.
It would be a little scary.
Funky Kong going to make it to first.
But the
Bowser
fact that the
Jr.
CPU
tired now.
Considered it a good idea to throw to first really made you worry.
Uh-oh. Mr. Money gonna sub back
Money
in.
On the mound.
Mr. Money comes in. That's going to drop over Critter. The shell just narrowly missing. That would have been, the shell would have been scary there. Here comes Tiny. Tiny's been a very solid offensive producer this season. Let's see if she can add to it here. Gonna be a slapped over the head of Critter. And the fireball, I think Funky would have been out at third. I think he's still out at third. Uh-oh, he's gonna score. No, he's out.
Oh, they threw it just in time to make it not a close play. And
a rare rundown play there. That actually worked out for the defense. Those don't happen.
Yeah.
Baby DK gonna send Diddy to third though. Sharply hit line drive. If that was just a little bit to the left, we're talking about 2 runs there probably.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that out was not was not a breather.
And Dog Smith, you know, the hero of last inning, big 2-run RBI single. Let's see if maybe there's another in the tank here. Sure looks like it. Yep.
Wow.
And that's gonna be the tie, folks. Dog Smith drives in his 3rd run of the day. And Mr. Money has not had an easy time since checking into the game.
No, that is not an enviable
Critter with
position.
another
Wow.
Critter with another yam, but Tiny just owned herself. She stopped.
Was there an item used there? Or what
No, she just stopped.
Okay, so I guess the CPU thought it was gonna be caught, but it wasn't.
Yeah, she was on her line.
Monty
Oh no! Oh, a big bobble from K. Rule. Critter, I mean, I'm sorry. I really think Monty just passed on his troll to Critter for that play.
He really
And
did.
you see the Critter on Critter action happening right now?
The troll is kind of like the cheese touch.
I'm kind of saying, yeah. So I think Blue Critter might have the troll touch now.
He might have the troll touch now.
You see, he couldn't get to that one either. Wow, look at the L's. The offense is coming out in spades for the L's tonight, and I think Val's going to be even more angry if they win this game after being eliminated.
No way!
Skodward with a grand slam? Are we serious? Okay, it's not a grand slam. It's off the pole. Holy shit, but Skodward's going to drive in 3. Wow. What a play. I want to see where this ball ended up. I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
So it looks like it hit the top of the pole. Mr. Money probably going to be subbed out now. Here comes Petey.
Yeah.
Now Petey does have some heat to him.
Yeah.
Oh, Funky immediately jumps on the fastball though.
However, he's not allowed to get a home run.
Nope, he isn't. He isn't. Yep. As we know, Funky Kong is banned from getting a home run, so tough shit. Oh, wow, but that's a big inning from the L's, tacking on 6 to add on to their 4.
That was entertaining. I'll give it up.
It sure was. Petey now up. Petey hits it long. It's going to go foul.
Yeah, that's going to go foul. It hit the funny sign.
It sure did. Wait, there's a sign that just says funny out there?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What?
Okay, I think really small text says happy and then the bigger letters say funny.
Well, the bigger letters are all you need out of that. It's just funny.
It's the funny sign. All right, here comes the start pitch. Oh, just out of the reach of Waluigi.
Oh, what a play from Critter.
That's
going to be 2. Wow, Petey not able to get back in time. Here comes Bones charging, looking to do some damage here. And all of a sudden, I mean, it went from a game where it looked like, oh, the Boo's going to get Bones on there.
Yeah.
Yep, Bones going to head for second. This really went from a game where it looked like Boise was in a position to maybe cruise to a win, and now they're down by 5. It's insane.
Yeah, those were my thoughts too. That will be picked up by the dog.
Smith. Brian and Nasaya are talking mad shit on Big Head and H. Oh, thank God. That's huge. Are they going to start saying Y's next? That would be major.
Oh, that would be huge.
Cam said if his friends start saying "pord" and "whys" and things like that, he's probably gonna kill himself. Is what he told me.
Oh.
So we're in a position right now.
That is positioning. That's a situation.
It is a situation. Think about it. Tiny Kong over the head of Mr. Money. It's gonna end up in the glove of Bones. Slap it right to Mr. Money. Can we go for 3? No.
Yeah, he chooses not to, but...
Here comes Dog Smith.
That was what you wanted if you're Boise.
Dog Smith. Oh, that is so fast. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, you're not catching up to that one.
No, you are not. But it will catch up to this one, and it will lead to yet another single for Dog Smith. Slap hit for Critter. That's going to end up in the outfield. Tiny Kong
and
gonna
Tiny's
score.
Going home.
Dog Smith going to try and score. Nope, holds up at third. And here comes Monty Troll.
All right, PD's poured.
Here comes Bobby. And that means PD's in center, which means RIP outfield
Which
Chem.
means, yep.
Creator going to head for third. Wow, this is an insane offensive output from the L's. We haven't seen something like this from them really at all this season.
I mean, not since game 1.
Well, game 1 for the L's, they lost 4-3.
Which game was it where the L's put up a ton of points?
They lost 21-10
oh,
to the Sims. I think that was their highest. That was their highest run total of the season was 10 before today.
You wanted a lower run differential in this town, and you got it.
Yeah, I mean, the L's decided to start trying after being eliminated from the playoffs is incredibly funny work. What a play from Critter in the hole. Wow. Diddy Kong has quietly been good in relief, by the way.
I was just about to point that out, that our pick for the worst character in the game has been putting up numbers.
In relief pitching today? Oh my god, he's been...
And look at how many times he's gotten on base today, too.
Yeah, it's actually been good. Skodward with another knock. Skodward making a case for MVP today.
He may well be it.
Top of the 7th, Funky Kong, last at bat of the game probably. Can he hit one?
I was just about to say, Funky's up. You know what he
can't do. So
hey, you know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
All right, here comes the star pitch.
Oh, that's gonna go foul, unfortunately.
Yep. Funky hitting it over the fence the only way he knows how.
That one's gonna stay fair. No. Come on, Funky. He's slapping. No, he got. Oh, Funky's season is like a really. Funky's season is really something. Honestly, it's
really funny.
Wow. Okay. Well, that
All
was
right,
put up
that's
a zero.
That's a 0 on the board for the first time in a while. Oh, that's gonna land fair.
It is gonna land fair. We gotta get. You gotta get some runners on base as Boise here. You're gonna win this game by copying the L's game plan from earlier. Just get a bunch of runners on and keep slapping. That's how you're gonna score a lot of runs. This would be a good time
to use a star swing. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see if Bowser Jr.'s poured. Well, he didn't use a star swing, but he may have been. He was alternatively poured.
Alternatively poured.
You like that one?
That makes me think of a certain news clip from 2017.
Alternative facts.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, look at
And-
the knock from Petey.
Oh,
They're
there's
gonna
no
get
wait,
there.
there is-
They're
that's
gonna
right.
get there.
I forgot which.
Which team?
Which
Yeah.
field- Yeah.
Oh, bro's
Okay,
barely safe.
Yeah. I
If
was gonna
Petey
say,
hits
did
that out, all of a sudden we're. Oh no.
Not the face you wanted to see. Maybe the face we deserve.
Yeah, I think he's not the batter that we need. He's the batter we deserve. Here comes Bones.
That's gonna tip foul, but that will land. It
That's
looks
gonna
like
score
Bro's
a
going.
run. It is gonna
Yep,
score a
Bro's
run.
going
Diddy
home.
Kong, no chance. So that's 1 on the board for Boise. Gotta keep putting up numbers though, and with 2 outs,
I
your
was gonna
margin
say,
for error.
can we get 6 more with 2 outs?
Your margin for error is non-existent, and Monty
And
Troll
Monty
ends the game. Are we serious? No, dude. Wow. And the L's put up their best offensive showing of the season mere minutes after being eliminated from the playoffs. What about that?
That's beautiful.
Who's the MVP? No way! Monty MVP!
That's
He
crazy.
had 100 batting! It just ain't no way, folks. Folks, it can't be happening right now.
We had one expected match. And we had something else entirely.
Whatever just happened is not. We can't. Whatever just happened is not right. Anyway, next up, folks. After that, whatever that was,
Val says that Funky's having the most annoying season of all time.
Val, if you want to join call and just vent and get mad for a second, you're more than welcome to. I think we'd all love to hear that. Love to hear you complaining about how your team only decided to start trying when it didn't matter.
Hello.
Val.
Contrary to popular belief, I am very satisfied with what's going on here.
Yeah.
I
Minutes after
think-
being eliminated from the playoffs.
Mere minutes. You know, this is maybe this is the funniest outcome. Like
It is.
It's
This
not
is the
just,
golden ending, I think.
Because it's not just if we just were winning games, that'd be one thing, right? You know, but all season long we've been bad, but we've refused to be historically bad. I think is the way I'll put it.
Monty Mole.
Monty fucking. I'll get to Monty Mole in a second. But we are a team that has refused to be historically bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
I think in our first matchup versus LeBron James fan club, we have held them to some of their lowest runs all season.
And then you gave up a bunch,
at
but
the
yeah.
time. I did give, yeah, obviously.
Well, nine
Gave
is
up a bunch.
9 was their lowest for a while. Well, it was 9 and then
Yeah.
it was 7, and then I held them to 4 last week, which was a supreme outlier. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a supreme outlier, right? You know, between that, obviously, we have one of the only shutouts of a playoff team or playoff caliber team. We do not hold, and I'll go out and say it because I think it'll be funny if it happens to us in the last game of the season, but I don't think we're going to hold the single game record for, I guess, worst run differential.
No. It would be really funny if you came out in the last game of the season and beat the LeBron James fan club, though. That would be the funniest. That would be the golden ending,
I play you.
think. Oh, you do play me. Okay.
I was just about to say, no, that's not slated to happen.
Oh, you do play
not
me.
slated to
Wow.
happen, unfortunately.
So so I'm still waiting on my playoff clinch. So If I'm clinched next week, Val, we're gonna get up to some chicanery. Is that okay?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, and just like for a highlight, I think Diddy has been one of the most disrespected players on the mound, and probably like will ever be. No player will ever be as disrespected on the mound as Diddy. Yes, he's not perfect. Objectively, he is actually not great, but like he's not. There are worse pitchers in the league than Diddy.
Yeah, K. Rool has an 84 ERA.
Exactly. Mario was worse than him for a decent while.
It's true.
So
Mario had an infinite ERA for a little bit.
he did.
Don't make me say it. Don't make me say
it. Funky was also. I really just condolences to Funky. We're gonna bring him back next season, but good God, man, that guy's in purgatory or something.
He needs another shot.
Yeah, he's getting another shot. And let's talk about Tiny and Monty Mole, right? Like,
yeah.
First off, when I got Tiny, I was told that Tiny was one of the 3 worst characters in the game. That's just not true. I just can't believe that to be true. She can hit. She has been kind of great in center field, especially when it comes to buddy jumping. And I mean, Monty Mole is pretty ass, but like that game, he was just on fire. You know
Monty
what I mean?
really went insane that game. I haven't seen I haven't seen a Monty Supernova game like ever. That was incredible.
Yeah, when C just pinged me, apparently Tiny Kong has a .55 batting average. That's crazy.
Yeah. Tiny Kong's batting 550. It's Tiny Kong's going kind of nuts. I'll give it up.
Yeah, are probably the best batter on the team in terms of just making sure the ball gets to the infield. Ever since we traded King Boo.
Yeah. Well,
but I mean, even King Boo.
Well, folks, it's time
right,
for the weekly beatdown. You don't have to get out of. You can stay if you want. You can.
No, I was doing something before.
You were doing something. All right. We have a quest for a 10-0 facing one of their last 2 challengers. This week it's the other top seed currently, Green Shells and Croc. Green Shells and Croc they've had a great season in their own right, but we'll see. Let's put it this way. The Bowser team has had the 1 seed locked up for about a week now.
Yes.
And Green Shells and Croc is actually still hunting for their 1 seed bid. They can still lose their 1 seed. And actually, if they lose today and Cam wins today, Cam is actually in a pretty good position to do so. But they are going to get out of the first inning. That's how beating the Bowser team is basically down to get out of the first inning, or just like minimize the Bowser, Darkbones, Firebro at bats, right?
Yes, yeah.
You can't let the other guys beat you.
Yeah, pretty much make sure that there's no one on base when you're
Yep.
When Bowser's at bat. Yeah.
Bowser, Darkbones, Firebro are gonna beat you. That you just have to accept that. Everybody else, there is beatable.
Right.
So if you're letting the Mages slap and like Yoshi and D-Trump and the Koopas, then that's how you get 20 hung on your head, right?
Yes.
Oh, Critter looking to open the scoring here, but
looks like that's not even gonna go over.
Oh wow, but it actually hits the wall.
Okay.
So first and second now for Benjamin Danklin. Slap hit is gonna be caught by broken ass fire. That's a triple play. Wow, that's a triple play, folks.
Yeah, the failure of the runners to realize what was happening there absolutely directly led to that triple play.
Oh yes, it did. And now Bowser with a 0-0 tie has a chance to break open the scoring. Will he do so, or will he find a way? Well, he will do so. All right. Get over.
The POW being...
That's caught. Wow,
yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, the POW being the item that got rolled there is actually...
It's actually tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Para's a floater, so.
Yep, and even if you throw it and the horse gets knocked over, Para can still jump on him.
Mm-hmm. Yellow Madge gonna slap. That's gonna be.
That's a line drive right to the left line.
Line drive and Fire Bro. Recently, Bowser has kind of cooled off just a little bit, but Fire Bro feels like he's just getting started in terms of production. That's fast. You gotta hurry. You gotta hurry. That's over your head. Yeah.
Oh, yep, just barely.
Look at Fire Bro go. Wow. If I had to guess,
And
Cam probably
had to
said
wonder-
Bowser. Yeah. What are you saying? Sorry.
Oh, I said you had to wonder how long maybe he was going to last on the mound here.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I feel like Cam is definitely, like he said, Bowser team's on, so he got up to like make some food. I feel like, right? it's that kind of thing, honestly. If I
He's not watching tonight.
yeah, well he is. He's got a big game next up versus his potential playoff clincher tonight.
Sure, yeah.
His potential playoff clincher. Boise did lose.
I overstated it.
Yeah. Well, it's 2-0. Baby Peach has made it through 2 innings.
Yep, that's true.
This is pretty normal for Green Shells, though. 2-0 through 2 innings. That's expected. C has said this a few times. That's the expected outcome for them. Is they want to they just need somebody to get through a few innings, and then Daisy can come in and lock down relief.
Yeah.
But big knock from Hammer Bro. It's gonna hit the wall. Hammer Bro not gonna head for second.
Will not opt to take 2. But that was a good decision too, because Yoshi's ready to grab the ball.
Here comes the horse. The horse gonna slap. It's gonna be right to Bowser, and the chem in the infield is gonna allow for 2 to be
What
turned.
I'd like to know is why Bowser decided to throw it that hard to Fire Bro.
He's
right there, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. Why do you don't got no songs where you need to be doing all that? You know what I mean? Oh, Green Bones, nice slap into the outfield, adding directly onto the Bones supremacy this season.
They've been killing it.
They have been. Koopa up to bat. Fire Bro's gonna get it, but honestly, I was like, there's a chance you beat it out because of how deep in the hole it was.
He has the arm for that, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think an underrated thing about about a lot of Bowser's minions, their arm in the infield.
Yeah. Oh, nice play from Koopa. We
Good
got
stuff. Scooped it up right in time.
D Trump red, followed by the Koopas. Slap hit. Critter gonna clean that up. We have the Koopa. Okay, Baby Peach being subbed out for Daisy now. Now, Daisy has been one of the best pitchers in the league all season. It's been ridiculous. Daisy's ERA is 3.2, second only to Donkey Kong. And she's pitched long relief, basically, every
She
game.
has. And
It's rare.
The fact that she can force either a strike or a flyout is huge.
It is rare that you see another pitcher for Green Shells after Daisy in a game.
Yes.
Here comes Baby Peach, her first at bat of the day. Slaps it right up the middle, but Fire Bro is going to clean that up.
He really decided very late that he was going to pick that up.
He did. Daisy gonna slap it. That's gonna hit the wall, looks like. Daisy gonna make it
turn
all... Nope. Gonna hold it
No,
first.
she'll think about it. But...
I think that's a smart decision, given the throw was going to Bowser.
Yes.
Critter looking for a potential equalizer here.
You'll watch 2.
It's some to hit, slaps it. It's gonna be a kind of a lazy fly ball, but is gonna drop for a hit. We have Benjamin Danklin, followed by Hammer Bro, who's been the offensive MVP for Green Shells this season. And here comes Bowser. Bowser has been really solid in long relief this season. Getting
And like I was saying earlier about Daisy being able to force either a strike or a fly out. Bowser being able to force a strike has been
huge, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree. But Hammer Bro with the bases loaded, folks. Damage looks like it's about ready to be done. But bro on bro action there. Oh, Dark Bones charges and lays into one, but that is going to be caught.
Yeah.
All right, Bowser now up. Didn't manage to do any damage in his first at bat, but another long drive. This one's fast. They're not gonna.
They
didn't even try. I think they could have gotten to that, but Bowser is gonna end up with a home run. 3-0.
It's just a law of nature, really.
Yeah. Critter gonna clean that one up. But
yep,
the damage this inning has already been done, I would say. 3-0 feels
that being
like
said, this kind of damage from the fan club is fine.
Yeah, you can
again,
accept. Yep, that's gonna be caught. You can accept 3-0.
Yep, and that's another situation where even if that POW was used, it had to hit Paratrooper, otherwise he could have caught it regardless.
I'll tell you, the Green Shells and Croc are talking in the Discord server, both the manager and the head coach, and Zern just said, I need to see Hammer Bros transaction history, which I think is hilarious. God, Fire Bro's so bullshit, dude. What the hell?
I love pointing this out, Will. There is a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason that's the meta.
There is a reason I have 18 STDs. I don't tell the truth.
I don't tell the truth. I don't honor commitments. I don't reason with people.
I don't do what I said I would. That's beautiful.
Like Ted.
Wow.
Beautiful like Ted.
The Bowser team really is putting up a defensive masterclass today. The last 2 weeks, we haven't really seen the run production from them, but we have seen it's been good pitching, good defense, and clutch hitting from them, really.
Yes, yeah.
More than anything. It hasn't really been the massive snowball offensive games that we know them for.
Yeah. That was a hit at the neck of the bat right there.
Yeah, it was.
So that hardly went anywhere.
Especially considering it's coming off of Yoshi's bat. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Credit with a jump catch.
I mean, a 1-2-3 inning.
Green Shells is doing all they can defensively. You just have to get the bats going now, which is maybe the hardest thing to do. Here comes Paratroopa. Paratroopa did have a homer last week.
I forgot about that, but he sure did. And that's a line drive to the wall.
That's going to drop for a single. So Paratroopa, Baby Peach, and Daisy do all.
Honestly, me too. I'm watching that pitch if I'm up against Bowser.
Yeah.
Oh. And that's a K.
Well, Baby Peach has been struck out, folks. Here comes Bowser, in a battle with Birdo for the strikeout lead. Birdo did have a multi-K game last week and the week before, so I think Birdo's taking a pretty sizable advantage here. That's going to be over man.
I thought that was
Para's going to head for third, maybe have a chance to score. Doesn't look like it. But Daisy's going to wind up at second here with a double.
Yep, and yeah, that puts the double play out of reach here. So
and Critter up is exactly who you want to see. Critter and Hammer Bro are the two strongest offensive players.
However, I think I see the strategy on the mound here.
I'm kind of thinking I see the same, yeah. So it looks like it'll be up to Benjamin Danklin to
And will he throw another?
Looks like it'll be up to Benjamin Danklin. Okay, Bowser throws 3 stars.
I think Bowser has headphones in and he heard you and I say that he's he's in a race for the K leader.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Oh, watch this."
Oh boy. Wow. Get strike 1 to Benjamin Danklin and strike 2. Wow. Benjamin Danklin, you're going to have to do some damage on this pitch. He does
And
not.
No
It's
such,
just a
no such damage.
weak opposite field line drive caught by Magic Koopa. Bowser just kind of decided he was taking over on the mound
He
there.
did. Speaking of which, Will, you said opposite field. Do you like? I've been like positioning my outfield based on the power hitters I'm worried about. Do you think is there even a consistent direction they hit it in? I'm thinking there isn't.
Not really, no. There's not. It's not like in the MLB where there's like pole hitters and oppo hitters, you know, pretty consistently. This game. It's relatively random, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, the POW is gonna, and that's actually perfect.
Yeah.
The POW was perfect there because Para's a floater.
Yep, that was a beautiful use of the POW. Exactly when you wanted it.
Oh, that's gonna be caught. I think Para's gonna get to that. Oh, the shell owns, but Koopa will be out at second. But instead of a potential double play there, you're looking at 1 out and 2 runners on for Bowser, which is not where you want to be.
If anyone was still confused about why the infield fly rule existed, that was the kind of
Yep. No chance. Absolutely no
chance. Anyway, that last fly out is kind of the reason why the infield fly rule exists. That was in the outfield, but if that happens in the infield and you drop it, that kind of a double play can happen.
Yep. There is Chem here. Hammer Bro's gonna jump over it and actually make an error there. That's crazy.
He's kind of prone to that. Okay, they're not gonna swap Daisy off the mound. Would have been a rare instance of it.
Yeah.
However, she might be out in the 7th, so we'll see. Or if Fire Bro knocks us out of the park, maybe we see her switch. Okay. Alright, I would say that this is a smart usage of okay. Magic Koopa just watches that one. Aha, that'll do it. Yep. But I was going to point out there that, yeah, for Daisy to have thrown that with a batter with no chemistry, it's pretty smart. Not that that was the calculation that the CPU made, but we can pretend.
Well, 6-0. Hammer Bro looking to potentially add on here. Para's gonna hustle, and yeah, there's no chance. That was not hit nearly long enough to get out there.
Did you see that close up of D Trump's face right there?
I didn't enjoy that. I don't want to see him.
No, me neither. But like, yeah, since it happened,
I'm still mad about D Trump MVP last week, man.
That was goofy.
That pissed me off. It was against me too.
Terrible stuff.
Well, Bowser has decided to start throwing star pitches again, so.
And this one. Yeah.
Wow, this is just tough.
I mean, we saw them off to a slow start, and they're really not. I mean, they're not, leaps and bounds ahead. But this is the kind of slow burn game that I was referring to earlier. Except only one team. They're just playing solid. And I think this is the end of the inning. There it is. Yep. Alright, yep, Daisy does swap out like I thought might happen, and Koopa's up. Koopa is just not a great pitcher. So
Koopa has pitched a little bit for them this season.
Yeah, he has.
Hasn't really. I think it's been fine, but I also don't think he's had much work. So
yeah. Well, okay. You know what? He's got two immediate outs on the board.
Yep. Well, it looks like he'll get 3. The horse is going to head for it there.
Yep.
And
okay.
One last chance for Green Shells here. And a loss for Green Shells here kind of opens the door just a little bit for Cam to sneak into that 1 seed. But We'll see what happens later. I mean, the last game tonight are probably the biggest game of the week. So
they will be.
Both teams are locked in playoff dogfights in that game.
Certainly. Okay. Interesting to see the CPUs choose to wind up early.
Yeah. Here comes Critter. Let's see if maybe some damage can be done. Let's make this interesting, yeah?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
However, is this a triple?
They don't try to triple off Daisy, but they do get to Benjamin Danklin with the game on the line here, folks. Take strike one. Bowser has no stars. It's not checkmate.
Okay,
it's
that's
gonna drop
land
in front of D Trump. Benjamin Danklin gets on. Here comes Hammer Bro.
And he's swinging for the fences.
He sure is.
However, that's gonna be strike two.
Yep. That's gonna be a knock though. Daisy gonna wind up on third. Base is loaded here for the horse. What do you got, horse?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, what a play from Madge to end the game. 6-0 shutout from the Bowser team here. And yeah, I mean,
who else?
It was known. It was known, let's be honest. More of an all-around game today than we were expecting from him, but, you know. Anyway, on to our last game of the night here, which is, of course, the biggest game of the night. We have the Simps versus the Pink Pony Ball Club. Now, with Boise's loss earlier, the Pink Pony Ball Club can clinch the playoffs with a win. With my win earlier, the Simps are eliminated from the playoffs with a loss.
Yep. So there is lots riding on this game.
There is.
This game has implications for like half of the league.
Yes. In the same way that my game had implications for half the league earlier, right?
Yes.
But this game is between two teams that are fully locked in the playoff race. Like, these two teams are both right there, and a win this week means everything for these two teams. So, what's your take? Let's hear it. They're gonna go to Bowser Castle.
I mean, I'm thinking that this is like down to the wire, like people across the plate every other inning for both teams.
I think it's gonna be a good game. I think, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Pink Pony Ball Club has in terms of offense today, because I feel like, weirdly enough, considering how good their offense has been, I feel like it's been weirdly inconsistent.
Yes, I think. Well, I feel like both of these teams have had weird inconsistencies, which makes it. I mean, it's hard for me to choose a favorite here, specifically because of that, because the inconsistencies have been so varied.
Yeah. I mean, I still think it'll be a great game either way. I'm curious to see what'll end up happening here, just because I think it'll be. It's really like this is a game this is a game I've had marked on my calendar for a long time now.
I just realized that I said the inconsistencies have been varied. That's like the biggest brain sentence of all time. I just said the inconsistencies were inconsistent.
You did. That was huge.
I mean, look, there is a reason I'm a business major.
There is a reason. Oh, and actually, very interesting lineup choice today. You know who's in the leadoff hole tonight? It's Pringles.
It is Pringles.
Now, Pringles in the leadoff hole is ridiculous. Like, frankly, that's unheard of. That's insane, right?
I mean, we've never seen it before. Never before in the likes of baseball have we ever seen such a player.
We've never seen a man before.
I sure haven't.
I'm trying to figure out when I might have, yeah. All right.
Oh, interesting. If the Simps win today, it's a home team sweep today.
It is, yeah. All right, we are prepared, folks. Last game of the night. I didn't reset the game. I've just realized.
Uh-oh.
So I have to reset USB loader. So actually, we're not prepared, folks. We're unprepared. We're poured. For just a moment, I forgot to reset USB loader. You know how it goes when I don't.
On the console.
You know what happens when I don't reset USB loader.
Then it thinks you're playing.
Yes, and I'm not. I'm
let's see you
just
play,
chilling
buddy.
in Cedar Rapids. That's what I'm doing. Does that excite you?
I mean, I've been excited with the sheer amount of 2016, 2017 one-liners we've been sharing tonight.
It's been really nice. I'm gonna hit a "We Did It, Joe" in a little bit too. If we clinch the playoffs, I'm gonna hit a "We Did It, Joe" tonight.
That's beautiful,
isn't it?
Bill, buddy.
What?
How was your weekend?
My weekend? Well, I was listening to The Weeknd on the weekend, so that should tell you something.
All right. What does that tell me?
It tells you how Jim feels when he changes into his gym shorts. Does that help?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how do you think Jim feels when he changes into his gym shorts?
I don't know. Will, how do you feel when you have a will?
That's just... you know how many times that joke has been made, man?
Well, think about Jim.
Oh, true. Shit, I'm sorry, Jim. Man, I feel bad. I feel bad now. I feel like I've been doing Jim a little bit dirty. So, if it's any consolation, I gotta.
Jim, we're both sorry.
We were both very sorry. It won't happen again, Jim. We will figure out how it feels when you change into your gym shorts someday. Having to redo everything is so cringe. Now, interestingly, Brian also changed up his lineup last week. We're looking at Birdo in the leadoff hole now.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Which does...
What cause that?
It puts Pianta in the 4 hole, I think, is maybe the logic there.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
But also, I thought his lineup was pretty solid before. I'm interested to know what spurred the change.
Yeah, I have that feeling too. That the lineup was pretty solid, so I wonder what the change was for.
Yeah. Now, Cam, on the other hand, we talked about how Pringle's in the leadoff hole today. He's been rotating his lineup around quite a bit the last few weeks. Which I think is fairly... I think it's fairly reasonable. I think he's just been trying to find some consistency more than anything. But we are getting into the last game, folks.
All right, and you know what, Jim? Very homie. Yep.
We're going to play. All right, looks like the Simps will be in the field first. Here comes Julius Pringles.
All right, here's Mr. Julius.
Oh, Pringles going to lead things off with a hit. What a big play from Pringles.
Good stuff. Starting off the night the way you want to.
Yep. Shout out to Pringles. Here comes Red Pianta. Red Pianta finally got a home run last week. The last Pianta to record one. I think. Maybe Blue Pianta doesn't have one, but Blue Pianta's batting like 800, so.
Is that? Yep, that's
No,
a fly out. Oh, wait,
like
if this fireball is used correctly.
But, Red Guy doesn't know how to play it, and Pringles is going to end up at second. Here comes Red Toad.
All right, Toads have been great this season.
They
Let's
sure
see
have.
if they. Yep, absolutely.
Yup. Bases
All right.
are loaded for Yellow
Bases loaded
Pianta.
for the cleanup.
This has been basically the offensive MVP for the ball club this season, and another RBI, another big hit for Yellow Pianta. That's their slugging leader, Yellow Toad.
Bases are loaded with no outs.
Yellow Toad has been known to hit the baseball a little bit, and he will continue to do so here.
He's gonna drive in 2.
That might be 3 driven in, dude.
3?
No, Yellow
Nope, that's
Pianta
2.
surely you stick at 3rd. Does, but oh, Yellow Pianta gets thrown out by the buddy throw. What an insane outfield play to mitigate that damage there. Finally recording out. Boo is not having a good outing, folks. Pianta with a nice play on the hole, but
All right. Well, you know what? Pianta bails him out of his bad outing there.
the damage has been done in that inning. A 3-0 immediately for the Pink Pony Ball Club. Let's see what kind of answer we're looking at here. Birdo looks like she'll lead things off with a nice slap to the wall. The POW should allow for extra bases. Doesn't get used. Toadette now up.
That will.
Nice play from Pink Yoshi. That's a Gold Glove finalist here, folks.
That was very Mahomey.
Yep. Peach just took one to the dome for no reason. That was awesome. All right, Peach and Mario and Pink Yoshi do up. Peach gonna slap one. She actually hasn't been having all that great of an offensive season. Been solid.
I won't continue it here, but
solid, but nothing spectacular is how I
Yeah.
would describe it.
Birdo caught up with that one too.
Wow.
All right.
Nice play in the inning there.
That was a quick inning. Yep.
Yep, and Boo following up a 3-run first with a very quick 1-2-3 second, which that's what you want to see from your starting pitcher. You want to see them settle in and get through a few innings so your pitching depth doesn't get completely shot. Blue Pianta gonna fly out to Yellow Pianta there. Oh, Red Pianta at 3rd with a nice play. It's a Pianta off today. It's all three
really
Piantas
is.
in one game.
It is a Pianta off.
Here comes Mario.
And Mario's gonna get that. Yeah.
Yep. Pringles now due up again in the bottom of the 3rd. Let's see what the top of this order can do after putting up 3 in the previous inning. There go Pringles. Pringles with his 2nd hit of the day, folks. And Boo is tired. Looks like we may see Birdo sub. Not immediately. Red Pianta now up. Slap hit gonna be caught by Blue Pianta. Fired over to first.
The Pianta-off continues.
Yeah, the Pianta-off is crazy. Red Toad looking for a slap. Will find it. The POW is too far away from Red Guy and Birdo to matter. What do we think here? Yellow Pianta? What are we looking at? Swings through strike 1.
We'll see what he's got this
Be a
time.
slap
And
right to Pianta
right.
for the inning. And now we have the 2 guys and Boo due up. Now, Boo's still having a pretty solid offensive season, all things considered. But the Simps really, their offense has cooled off in recent weeks. Right at the time,
right. You know,
time when they need it most. Like early in the season, I had them pegged as one of maybe a top 2 offense in the league, but it really hasn't been there recently.
No, that's true. And Mario will clean that up. Yep.
That's going to be a liner right to Pink Yoshi. The inning over very quickly for Peach. After the Bowser week last week, we're seeing, or I guess it was a couple weeks ago now, we're seeing Peach kind of start to get back to her old ways. Throwing a lot of innings and getting a lot of outs.
You know, that is sort of interesting that, yeah, there was like a period in between there where, where excuse me. Dude, these pretzels.
You good, bro?
Yeah, all right. I've got one in like a weird spot in my throat where it makes it weird to talk now.
I see. Is it speaking hours again, do you think? Is it speaking head hours?
Is it a speakeasy hour? It's been kind of hard to speak, honestly.
I could see that. Yoshi with a nice play at second there, saving what could have been a run from Yellow Toad. Mario now up.
He will slap that right to who else?
Caught by Pianta, and the coach for the Simps in chat is complaining that Boo is refusing to listen to him and is not getting off the mound.
No, not vacating the mound. Against the wishes of the... Oh, is that gonna... Oh, I was thinking that was gonna hit King Long there.
Birdo gonna head for second here, and she will make it cleanly. Here comes Toadette. One of the worst averages in the league, but anything you can get here from anyone will count. Yoshi's gonna scoop it up, throw Toadette out. Birdo will advance. Purple Toad now up. That's going to be yet another slap to drive in a run, folks. Purple Toad with a nice play.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna...
is huge. That's going to send Purple Toad right to second.
Excellently used POW.
Here comes Blue Pianta, one of the most consistent hitters this season on the Simps, and is going to add to it here. It looks like it will drop. Purple Toad going to head for third. Now, Light Blue Yoshi with a chance to cut into the deficit here. And with Bones following, we're in a pretty good spot here, I would say, as the Simps. Mario with a nice play, though, that is going to end the inning.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just about to say, assuming that you don't end up with a double play.
Yeah. That is the...
that'll
put a damper on... That'll put a damper on your spirits there.
Yeah.
Pink Yoshi gonna ground out to the other Yoshi, but Boo still not coming off the mound. Wow.
Wow.
After giving up 3 in the first, Boo is gutting through the rest of this game. That's gonna be
Yep.
Pringles just misread that off the interior of the bat. He didn't even try to move after seeing the same pitch on the first pitch. Red Pianta gonna try and charge. It's going to be a liner. Going to make it all the way to the wall. Red Pianta not going to be able to advance the second due to being slow, but... And here goes Boo.
It took a lot.
Yep. Birdo now in, and I assume will be in for probably the rest of the game.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Red Toad going to slap. Boo comes up and plays it. Yellow Pianta now. I mean, it's been a lot of Yellow Pianta at-bats this game. This is a scary guy to face. And he showed why right there.
Beautiful hit, exactly what you wanted in this situation.
Yellow Toad coming up now, and we're looking at what looks to be a slap type scenario here. Slapping is exactly what you want, but it's not hit well enough right to Pianta to end the inning.
Yeah, he had to twist in a weird way to make that play, but he got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's after. I mean, the first inning was tough, but since then it's been pitching and defense keeping the Simps in the game. They just have to convert offensively. Tale as old as time. Mario gonna bobble, and Bones is gonna make it on. Here come the guys in Boo, followed by Birdo. It's gonna be a slap hit from Green Guy that will drop. So 2 runners on now for Boo. I mean, it's a chance the Simps could retake the lead here. If the Simps win, that's the ultimate chaos ending for the last game of the season.
It would be. And bases are loaded again.
Yep, bases loaded for Red Guy. Star swing from Red Guy. It's going to be bobbled and not caught by Pianta. That's another run. And Birdo now coming up with nobody
Wow,
on.
I mean, look at all of that was a showcase of many things in this game. A star swing into a failed a failed super catch into a laser beam.
That's
that was
gonna
like
score two,
yeah.
maybe that might score 3. Red Guy's probably gonna make it home. Yep, Red Guy's gonna advance the last 90 feet, and Birdo with a bases clearing double there. 3 big runs there. And Peach looks like she might be forced off the mound here. She is Mario.
Oh wow.
We don't love to see Mario, but here he is.
You love to see Mario if your name is PD Piranha.
Yes, yes you do.
Yep.
PD Piranha has hit the shit out of Mario this season. PD was the one who caused Mario to have an infinite ERA. That's gonna be a K.
Yes.
Or no.
Okay. So,
Oh, sorry, that was only
no.
one strike.
Yeah.
Mario uses the star pitch
though,
again. Can
this will be
Toadette
hard
catch
to-
up? She can, and it's going to be a
look at
single,
that.
but
And
Birdo
she's gonna land on base too.
Oh, Birdo is able to advance due to the Toad bobble.
Oh,
And the bomb!
Yeah.
Wow. Toadette makes it all the way to 3rd. And we are looking at...
I said this last week. Last week. I said this last week that Toadette has not been great at batting, but when she's on base, she's amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
And look at that, she's made it home.
She has made it home. That's another run scored for Toadette, and another run scored for the Simps, who really are just putting up a crazy outing in this inning. Down 3-1 coming in. They've put up a 6 spot, and it doesn't look to be stopping anytime soon.
Yeah.
They don't have any outs. Purple Toad may have just gotten himself out, though. Never mind.
Nope.
Thanks, Pianta.
They're just gonna run him down. That look. Red Pianta running at Purple Toad.
Finally, an
Like,
out recorded.
That looks
Wow.
kind of like being chased by Paul Blart.
Slap hit from Bones that looks to drive in a run here. Toad gonna head for home. Red Toad in the outfield misplaying it just a little bit.
Missed it twice.
Pianta's gonna head for 3rd, and Bones is gonna smartly take 2nd. Oh, maybe not so smartly.
I mean, that was a good play. That was like a good play if you were playing as a human, right?
Yeah, and I think also you can afford to take that risk up 8-3 now.
That's
right?
true.
But wow, Green Guy gonna drive in yet another run. This is
so much for my prediction that there would be back and forth. This is
turning into a slaughter, folks.
Yeah. This has been, one blunt blow and then a period of waiting and then another
And then
larger
a
blow.
gunshot, basically.
Yes.
Like you got shot with a fucking bazooka after delivering like a punch, basically.
Yes.
Toadsworth now up, and all of a sudden, I mean, the game has flipped from the ball club having a pretty nice lead to now being, like, it looks super dire and you have to catch up.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's funny how quickly game scripts can flip in this game. But Peach gonna add on a single here. We're gonna need to get some. I mean, it always starts with getting runners on base, right? And if you can get some runners on base and get it back to the Toads and the Piantas at the top of the order, I'm thinking it might not be so bad. But
I was just about to say again, unless the double play happens here.
Well, commentators curse, I guess, but you're just thinking it. You can't think.
Dude, no, that was sending a mental.
You actually beamed the Pink Pony Ball Club mental is insane.
I did.
And they hit into a double play. That's insane.
Yep.
Grounder from Toadette. That's gonna be. Oh, it's not gonna be 2.
Okay, well, Birdo's still gonna be
because
out.
of Woke, it's not gonna be 2.
But that was Woke, I agree.
Yeah, Purple Toad with that. It's a deep fly ball. On a lot of stadiums, it would be out. No.
Okay.
Wow, and it seems like the Ultimate Chaos ending has come to pass, folks.
Mm-hmm.
We will see. We will see, though.
Oh,
wow, just barely drops fair, and Toadette can run for a mile off that. Yep. Mario getting tired. Who's gonna sub? Toadsworth. Yep.
That makes sense to me.
It's gonna be a
And that will
flyout.
be caught. For a second there, I was thinking that Toadette might have had two at bats and 2 times crossing, or excuse me, 2 base hits and crossed the plate twice. That would have been crazy.
Well, she's had games where she hasn't had a hit and she still managed to cross the plate. So
Yeah, I hit only a base hit due to an error. Yeah.
here comes Julius Pringles. We're looking like it's looking grim. There's already an out in the inning. You did get back to the top of your order, but like you got to get some runners on. 6 is a high number, and Pringles is gonna K, not even to the star pitch.
I was just about to say that was Birdo's first non-star pitch.
It was
strikeout. Yeah.
Red Pianta gonna add on a single, but folks, if Birdo decides to use it, this is checkmate.
It really is. Yeah.
Doesn't decide to use it, but slap hit right to Blue Pianta. Wow, and that's going to be a 9-3 win for the Simps. As soon as I was saying their offense died off, I mean, we saw a giant 8-run inning.
Yep, and the Pianta-thon. Nope. Wasn't
Nope, the
okay.
Pianta off, the team with fewer Piantas won. What does that say about society?
Dude, we need to get the Pianta Jamboree started.
The Pianta Jamboree. That's true. Well, folks, that does it for week 9. Shit got crazy this week. 2 teams were eliminated. No other teams clinched though. Though I believe Boise.
That is interesting.
Actually, Boise was eliminated. No, Boise was not eliminated. The
No,
Buffalo
Boise
lost.
has
Wow.
one more, but
So Boise and the Simps are both hanging on for dear life.
and it was a home team sweep today.
Sure was. All 4 home teams won. Well, that means let's take a look at how next week's gonna shape up, right?
Yep.
So, the way that it's looking now, next week, I'm gonna update the standings quickly, so we have so I have a way to look at this, right?
Cool. Yeah.
So, I won. This was outer division, so okay. I won by 1. I won 4-3. The dog lost to the L's. And differential -4. C lost. -1. Failbot 1. Okay, whatever, man. Val won, which is hilarious. Cam lost. And Ryan lost. Okay, folks. Let's take a look at these standings, right? So, going into the last week of the season, we do have some clinching scenarios that can happen next week. Obviously, it's the last week of the season, but here is what can happen. It's gonna get crazy, I think. So strap in here. So the Shells clinched the #1 seed with Cam's loss this week. The Shells in their division just clinched the #1 seed, so our 2 #1 seeds are locked up. However, next week we have a pretty crazy set of games, looks like. We have Boise versus the Winners. Now, Ryan has been eliminated, but Boise needs that game. And Boise needs that game and for the Pink Pony Ball Club to lose. Run differential can't come into play unless it can't come into play. So, because Boise will basically, if they win and Cam loses, Boise will guaranteed have a higher run differential. So,
Yes.
Boise beats the Winners. Cam loses to Green Shells and Croc. Boise makes the playoffs as the 2 seed. All Cam has to do is win and in. On the other side, we have the Simps versus the Bowser team. questing for 10-0. And we have my team versus the L's, who've shown a lot of surprising offense recently. Brian needs... Now, the run differentials between our teams are very close. I have a 1 run differential. He has a -1 run differential. So, it's gonna be really close. I can still make the playoffs with a loss if Brian wins by less than 2. I think if it's tied, it goes to division record, which I would have. So, Brian has to win. Brian has to win, and I have to lose. I have to lose. And Brian has to win by 3 or more runs to get in against the Bowser team, which is a tough task, but if it happens, I mean, hey, anything can happen any given day, right? So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. The L's were eliminated today. The winners were eliminated today, but the other 4 teams in the playoff hunt are still in contention. So, yeah, we will see y'all next week for the last little bit of craziness.